Today we're going to talk a little bit about cleaning spray guns, but just the vital parts. In other words, we're only going to clean what's necessary. To begin with, it's good to keep some lacquer thinner around for cleaning and other purposes. It's strong, cuts or thins most automotive paints, and it's very inexpensive. If you're working in a garage and there's a lot of fumes after spraying a panel or the car, it's always good to just pour a little bit of thinner in the cup, swish it around, spray it through, set the cup down and leave until the fumes exit the building. Then you can come back and do a good cleaning on your gun. When the fumes are out of the garage, you can start cleaning your gun by wiping the cup inside and outside. The threads can be cleaned with a brush like this, the cup threads and the cap, and don't forget about your vent. There's a tiny little hole right here. So again, you'll want the cup, the lid, and the vent really clean, especially the lid, threads, and the seal. Very clean so that the cap doesn't leak. The next step is to follow the paint path and clean all the related parts. In this case, the material is gravity fed through the bottom of the cup, around the needle, through the nozzle, and air cap. So we'll focus on just those parts. We have some clean thinner in an old container, so we'll start by removing the cap. Throw that guy in the thinner. And the nozzle, and you can squeeze the trigger, hold the needle in so it doesn't rub against the nozzle. Turn that guy loose. We'll put him in the thinner too. We'll pull the needle. This does not need to be cleaned. And now you can take a brush like that, dip that guy in some thinner and push him down inside the cup at the bottom there, and clean that out, and then clean this out the same way. So we're going to clean in there and at the bottom of the cup. Once you have that cleaned, we'll clean this little nozzle, and you can stick a small brush like that. I'm not sure if you can see it, but that will clean out the nozzle. You can also blow some air through that nozzle. Watch so it doesn't splash in your eyes. The cap. Same thing. We'll use one of these little brushes. This one will work like that. You can wipe that out. And blow some air through that. And again, watch your eyes. The needle we can just wipe, and we'll throw on a couple drops of air tool, or not air tool oil, but spray gun lube. And this does not create fish eyes, so we'll put a couple drops on there. And reinstall our needle. And now you can squeeze the trigger all the way and run the adjustment knob until it bottoms out against the trigger. Tighten that, and now you're wide open on the fluid. Install the nozzle and pull the trigger again so that it doesn't rub against the needle. Tighten that right down. And last, the air cap. And we're just going to make sure that he's straight. When it's put back together, you can wipe it clean with a little bit of thinner on a paper towel or a rag. And it's always good to have a nice clean spray gun. It just makes it a lot easier to clean it each time if you make sure all the paint is off. The last step is to spray some thinner through the gun and make sure your pattern looks good. I hope you enjoyed this video on cleaning spray guns quickly and efficiently. If you did, and you'd like to get my latest videos, don't forget to hit the subscribe button.